And now for something completely different. Well, that's how the phrase goes anyway, right? Well, today we're going to be checking out a beamer. No, not that kind of beamer. You know, the beamer like what they call in Europe a beamer, so a projector or a home cinema projector. That's what we're going to be looking at. And the reason why we're checking that out is because it is something that I bought recently to help me in my profession, which is a 3D artist and also a photographer. Now, if you're wondering why I sound a bit different than usual and it sounds that everything's a bit more bigger, that's because you're looking at a projected screen on the wall that's about 9 by 6 feet right now, right? And just to prove that to you, I'm going to say hi to Mike, who is eating popcorn and watching this, you know, from his lazy chair. Hi, Mike. Say hi. Hi, Mike. All right. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about why I got this in the first place. Now, let me tell you a little story here. I recently had an appointment at a client because I work freelance, right? And they asked me to present my concept work and the professional work that I did so far on the 3D art. And when I got there, they said, well, give us a minute, we need to look for the adapter. And I thought, the adapter for what? Well, they came up with an adapter to hook up my laptop to a beamer or a projector that was so ancient that I kind of expected it would be in black and white, right? Now, what does that do to my artwork? It looks horrible, and I decided that is never going to happen to me again. I need a system that is professional, that can do big screens, have good color and good sound. Now, this is not going to be a technical review because I don't know all the techno stuff. I will put it in the video later on, but for me, this is more like a consumer review, right? So it has to be good and it has to be, you know, doing what it's supposed to do. And I actually even tested this guy in an actual cinema 2 days ago. And the screen was, let's see, in meters, I would say about 8 meters wide by 3 high. So that's 24 by 15 feet, something like that. And it worked out perfectly. And the sound, amazingly enough, filled the entire room just from the projector itself. So pretty neat, right? So before we continue, let's just get off of this wall and back onto my computer screen so I can show you guys what's going on. So let me just take the little remote here, and here we go. Actually, I thought that was pretty fun. Let's go back. Okay, let's stop fooling around. Let's get back to the computer. Okay guys, so what are the main reasons for me to get a beamer in the first place? Well, obviously client work. So work that I have created that I need to present to clients. And that can be animation work, that can be concept work, or anything in preparation for that, right? Maybe storyboards, something like that, depending on the project. But also, whenever I receive information from clients, clients will send me stuff that I need to review. And if it's an animation, I want to see it on the big screen, right? And for that, I need one tool that will do it all. I don't need different systems for that. So I just want one projector that will cover all of that, right? So that's the second reason. So first is to present work to clients. Second is to review work from clients, or, you know, work in preparation. And then obviously I'm a film nut, right? I mean, I wouldn't be in 3D art if I didn't like movies or games or whatnot. And for that, I want a big screen. So, you know, just to be honest, if I'm going to get one, I want to get a good one, right? And then finally, you know, TV shows, Netflix, Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, that kind of stuff, right? So that's why I do all that. Now, I promised you guys a technical review, so I'm going to give you a listing of all the stuff that's going on in this device, and I'll give you some narration to that. So let's just get into that, right? Here we go. Okay, guys, well, let's dive into the tech stuff. So this is the BENQ W2700. It's a product in the Cineprime series, and it's the new version, the upgraded version of the previous 1700, right? Now, it's a true 4K projector, obviously, I would say, and like I said, I used this guy in an actual cinema, and it was a huge screen, and it worked out perfectly, so cool. It's ultra high definition. You can zoom up to 1.3, which is kind of neat, because that will give you a lot of flexibility to adjust your screen based on the room you're projecting. And then the output is optimized HDR10. Display color is 1.7 billion, right? Which is kind of neat. So that is related to the color bit depth. I did a video on that recently related to 8-bit and 10-bit and how that relates, so it doesn't get any better than that. Now, as far as the audio is concerned, 5 watts times 2, I'm a little bit surprised about that because I expected it to be a bit more, considering the sound that I got off of this. I used this in a room with about, I would say, 150 people, where this was the only source for my audio, and it worked out quite well. Now, the dimensions are pretty cool as well. Because of these dimensions, this perfectly fits into a photo bag, including all the cables that I need for that. And I didn't mention, I think it comes with a remote, which is kind of handy if you have it, let's say, mounted on your ceiling or whatnot, right? So it fits in a photo bag. I can easily carry it on my shoulder and just take it wherever I need to go, which is kind of important. Now, as far as weight's concerned, 4.2 kilograms or about 9.2 pounds, so that's very doable. And then the brightness, pretty important, 2000 lumen, all right? Now, let's check out the backside and look at the connectors that we have. Okay, so we've got quite a lot going on here. You can see that there's an RS-232 port if you still need that based on what you're working with. 2 HDRI ports, which is pretty common to any modern laptop if that's what you wish to connect to. But you can also connect it to, for example, let's say your media box, your cable box, that kind of stuff, right? You can plug in an actual thumb drive if you want to play media off of that, and you have the opportunity to do an optical audio hookup as well, and I use that personally. That is pretty neat, so you can hook up your complete sound system to that, right?